Did Queen borrow a little bit from Sweet? I'm John Beaudin from Rock History Music. Our special guest is the last surviving member of Sweet's classic lineup, Andy Scott.
That chorus of vocals in Sweet, I remember when I first heard Queen, I remember going, are they doing Sweet? Like, what's going on here? But there was parallels with that layered voice thing because I'd heard you guys first.
I have no axe to grind with that. I think Queen were extremely talented. They came with an idea, a plan. Sweet was a little bit off the gunslinger. Am I going to shoot or am I not? Whereas I'm afraid Queen knew exactly where they were going and what they were going to do. And quite honestly, they came to a couple of our gigs, I'm told, when we used to play colleges in London, when they were called Smile. They were a band called Smile, and they were making a bit of noise around the town. I remember them coming, it must have been Goldsmiths College. And I mean, we had a half decent show, films, a drum battle on films, things like this. And obviously you go away and you get ideas, What you can't do is you can't have that moment of, like, I think a few people, like Brian certainly had a bee in his bonnet about Queen. They're ripping us off. Well, yes, but you can't say that. There's no way that would fly anyway, because you look at Freddie, you look at what the band are doing, the sound is slightly different, but the idea is the same. It's got layered, as you say, sparkly vocals on top of a kind of heavy rock backtrack. At that time, I think none of us realized how gay Freddie was, but it certainly came out a little bit later on with some of the disco tracks, and I think Killer Queen was the starting point of and I Want to Break Free, just how maybe tortured the man was.
Is there anything you would tell, knowing what you know now? It's a cliche question, I know. Would you go back to that 17-year-old now, or would you not change a thing if you could tell him something that you know now?
I would say don't be too eager, and keep your trap shut sometimes. There's no need to talk, listen. I am a total believer that no matter what comes your way, you make your decisions and you can't have regrets. You can't go back and say, I wish I'd done that now. I only live 45 minutes from Peter's studio, Real World, in Wiltshire here. So, and they've been very helpful with my studio, their boffins and guys if I've got a problem. And there are people who work within his organization and within the companies who look like him. So I think
they physically look like him?
To work for him.
They physically look like him?
I think he's picked. Yeah. I think he's picked them to work for him so that he's got some deflection. So people think, oh, there's Peter over there, and he walks off that way,
Decoys. Oh no.
We'll have more from Andy Scott in the next 3-4 days. Make sure you comment on our videos, subscribe to our channel, and share our videos. I'm John Beaudin from Rocky Stream Music.